Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new here and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell's switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Firstly, I'd just like to apologise for not uploading yesterday. I know I have no need to upload every single day, but I've just got myself into this routine where I am uploading every day, and if I'm honest, the night before I just was not in the right frame of mind, and I'd rather not come on camera if I'm not being myself. I want to obviously be my full self on camera, so yeah, I'm very sorry for not uploading yesterday. I hope that gave you some time to catch up with my videos, because obviously I'm uploading every single day, which is insane, and I will still continue to upload every single day throughout December for Vlogmas, and then I'm actually giving myself a little break, just to let you know, between Christmas and New Year. I'm going to take that week off and then I'll come back in January. Just something that I've wanted to do. Obviously I've been uploading every single day for like 2 months, a month. I could be exaggerating, but a long time I've been loading every single day, so I'm going to give myself a break over Christmas and that, but don't worry, I'll still be filming, so by the time I come back in January I'll have videos all done and ready to go up. So anyway, I'm rambling. If you watched Monday's video, you know that I reviewed the Friends and Revolution Lobster palette. It's called He's Her Lobster. I didn't know that in the video, but I reviewed that palette on Monday, and for today's video we are reviewing the last palette in the collection, which is the Taxi palette. This is what it looks like. It is obviously shaped like Phoebe's, you know, Taxi. I don't know what this stands for. RWB 020. Am I being stupid? But I cannot for the life of me work out what that means. I think I'm being really stupid. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what that means. But this is shaped as a taxi. All around the edges are little pictures of the yellow taxis, which is adorable. And this palette retails for £20, which is not cheap. It is quite expensive. All the palettes in this second drop retail for £20, so that's why I didn't buy all of it at once. I did actually get this on 3 for 2 in Superdrug, because then I could do a giveaway with the Open the Door palette on my Instagram. By the way, that is live, so I'll link my Instagram down below. You can go over and enter that. But this is what the Taxi palette looks like. Obviously the shape is very different, very unique, very interesting. I actually do like the packaging. I think it's fun. I know some people are not going to like it because it is just like a really different shape that's never been done before, but I do quite like the packaging. It's something different, something a bit more fun. And then this is what the palette looks like. Oh, should probably take the plastic off that as well. This is what the palette looks like. So it is more on the cool toned, I want to say, compared to the Lobster palette. That one was a lot more like reddy and warm toned. This one is a lot more cool toned, and it has so many shimmers in it. Like, this is what the palette looks like, and look how many shimmers are in here. Like, there is so many. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, and the rest of them are shimmers. So we're very limited with the amount of looks we can do with this palette, because there's only so many mattes. But there's like a pop of blue shimmer, there's golds, bronzy shimmers, gold shimmers, like icy shimmers. There's a different tones of shimmer in here, but I just mean we need more mattes. We need more mattes in these palettes. If we're paying £20 for a palette, I expect a decent amount of mattes in here so I can reach for this more. And there also is a little palette here. A little palette? No. There's also a little mirror here for you to look in while you're doing your makeup. But yeah, this is what the palette looks like. I like the little taxi pan shapes in here. That's pretty cute. So that's pretty much all about the palette. It is indeed cruelty free and vegan. I did think so. So it's cruelty free and vegan. So if you only buy makeup that's cruelty free and or vegan, then this is something that you can pick up. I've pretty much done the little roundup about the palette, and now we can dive into the swatches. These are the first 2 rows swatched in the palette, and there's actually 3 formulas so far. So there are obviously mattes in here, there are normal shimmers, and then there are beautiful foils, which I think you can tell which ones are the foils. They are so creamy and beautiful. I honestly will not stop talking about that formula because it is incredible, but so far obviously it looks like a very neutral based palette. And these are the other two rows swatched. There are so many shimmers in this palette. Like, there are literally 2 mattes within these 2 rows. Like, come on, Revolution, we need more mattes. We need more mattes to play with in order to create more looks. Otherwise this palette is just going to sit in my drawer because there's just so many shimmers in here. But they are beautiful colours, I must admit, and I do love the formula of the foily ones, but yeah, I just think more mattes is needed. Okay, so I've just primed my eyelids using the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base, and now I need to put a shade in my crease. So obviously I don't have much option because there's so little mattes in here. I'm gonna firstly take this shade here, which is called Mother Hen, and with that shade I'm gonna put that all in my crease. And then I'm going to go in with this dark brown down here, which is called Sailing. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to use that to deepen up this crease shade. To blend out the top edges, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called 1994. Taking that on a big fluffy brush, and we're gonna start blending. I'm actually gonna take a pinch more of Mother Hen just above my crease because the shades are different tones. It looks a bit harsh. So I'm just taking Mother Hen on the fluffy brush. This is going to be a little bit scary, but because I don't have much option in this palette, I'm going to have to take the black shade. So we're taking this, which is called The Last One, and I'm going to take the tiniest bit of black and put that on my outer, I'm scared already, put it on my outer corner. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and that Mother Hen shade and use that to blend in with the black. And I'm just going to take a clean fluffy blending brush and blend out the top edges. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with at the moment. I'm going to put on a cut crease because I feel like I can't perfect this until I have my cut crease on, so I know what it looks like with the shimmer on as well, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to use my Revolution Ultimate Eye Base again. I'm just going to do half cut creases on both sides. You know the drill by now, I do it so many times. So I'm going to hop off camera and then I'll be right back. These are my half cut creases today. I don't think they look too bad, but with the shimmers I want to stick to the cool tone theme. So I'm actually going to take this one here, which is called My Sandwich, and it's, I don't know, it's still bright, but it's just a like cool toned, I don't know, like grey silver. I don't know, it's, yeah, I think it's more of like a grey kind of shade. So as always, I'm going to take that dry because obviously I'm not sure how this is going to perform, and then I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so that is the shade My Sandwich, and it is a beautiful shade. Like, obviously I don't usually put shades like this in my cut crease. It normally is like a gold or like a bright icy shade. This is quite a beautiful grey. It's kind of like a mix between silver and gold. I don't know, it's so beautiful though. I absolutely love it. So now I need a shade to blend out the outer edge, and I think I'm just going to take the next shade next to it, which is this one, and that one is called my sandwich. Take it that is a Joey reference. Also, I don't know if I showed you earlier, but this shade here is like a squishy shade. How cool is that? And look at that shade. Damn. So I'm just going to take that my sandwich shade and just use it to blend out the edge into the black. Wow, it's quite pigmented. I really underestimated that. And I'm just going to go back in slightly with the black, ever so slightly, just to deepen up this outer edge and just to make sure the shimmer blends in a little bit better with that. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the dark brown shade, which is called Sailing. Again, not much option, so we're just going to go in with this and I'm going to put it all the way across. Last step is the inner corner and brow bone, and because we're doing cool tone today, I am going to go for the bright icy shimmer, and that is called Nana's Stuff. This one here is absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to put that on because I just think it's going to be stunning. Okay guys, and this is the completed look. So I'm now going to hop off camera. I'm going to do my lashes, mascara and my lips, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Right guys, so I'm back and this is my completed look. So I decided to just put mascara on today, and I have gone with the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara because I absolutely love this. And then my lips is a Revolution Beauty combo. So I have the I Heart Revolution lipstick in the shade Salted Caramel. This is my favourite lipstick at the moment. It's just one that I keep reaching for. You guys know that was actually my last month's favourites as well. And then for my lip gloss, I thought, well, because we used the Joey gloss in the last video, we might as well get another Friends lip gloss out. So I've actually got the Chandler Lip Gloss on today. This is more of like a baby pink gloss. I only put a small amount, hello, there we go. I only put a small amount on because I didn't want it to come through as really pink. So I put on the nude shade and then just a little bit of the gloss on top, and if I'm honest, the combination is beautiful. I love the gloss on top. I love the fact that it's only a tiny bit. This is like the perfect nude gloss for me. I absolutely love it. So yeah, this is my completed look and I really hope you like it. Obviously this is very cool toned. Normally we do a lot of warm toned, you know, colourful looks, but this one is a little bit more on the cool tone side. So definitely let me know down below what your thoughts are. So let's sit down and talk about the Taxi palette. So firstly, the packaging is cute, right? It is super cute. It's definitely different to every other palette you have in your collection. Same with the like Open the Door palette as well. Packaging is really different. It is really like lightweight. It does actually have foam there rather than like all cardboard, so that's why these palettes feel a little bit more on the light side. So packaging's cute. I feel like this will slot into your drawer nicely because it's not too big. Like the shape is awkward for sure, but it's not actually too big. So I'm a fan of the packaging. I feel like it's not going to be for everyone, it's not to everyone's taste, but I think it's cute and it's really different, so I do like the packaging. In terms of the colour story, I like that this is cool toned because obviously Open the Door is more pink, it's more like bright. The Lobster palette is more on the warm tone side with loads of reds, and then you obviously have this palette which is more cool toned. What I don't like about this palette is the fact that there are so many shimmers in here. Like, I know I've said it like twice in this video before, but we need more mattes in here. Like, we need more mattes so we can create different looks. There's plenty of cool tones, like add some greys in there or something. Like, there's loads of cool tone mattes they could have put in here, but they've just like completely filled it with a lot of shimmers. Like 70% of this palette is shimmer. And I do love a good shimmer, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love shimmers. I love the foily shades, as you know, but I just feel like we need more mattes in this palette because the mattes are really lacking. Don't get me wrong, you can create cool tone looks with this palette with the mattes provided, but I just feel like they could have done with like a few more maybe, and then go ham with the shimmers. But I would have just liked at least like 7 or 8 mattes in here, because there are, how many shades in here? There are 21 shades in this palette, so I would have thought put a little bit more mattes in here maybe. I don't know. In terms of quality, I don't think this is a bad palette whatsoever. The quality was there. The matte shades were really pigmented. The shimmers were, again, really nicely pigmented, really foily and metallic. Even though the shimmers that I used were mainly like that normal shimmer formula, they still performed really well, just like the ones in the Lobster palette. You do just have to build them up in a couple of layers to get them to like this end stage, but you don't have to wet them or anything, so that's good. I like not having to do that extra step just to get a beautiful shimmer. So the quality of this palette is really good. Do I think you need to pick it up for £20 is another question. I'm gonna just put it out there that this is not my favourite palette in the collection. To be honest, my favourite one is the first one that I tested, the Open the Door one, because I don't know, just everything about it, the colour story, the quality, everything was just so good with that palette. So that's definitely my favourite from this collection, and this one is probably my least favourite. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really reach for cool tones a lot, and yeah, just everything about this palette is just my least favourite. But that's not to say that this is a bad palette, that it's bad quality, because that is not the case. It is really good quality, and if you like these types of shades, then you're really going to enjoy this palette. But for me, I just need a palette that has a decent amount of mattes in it, as well as enough shimmers to play with, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's not a bad palette by any means, it's just my least favourite out of, you know, the whole collection. So that pretty much rounds up my thoughts and opinions on the Taxi palette. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below your thoughts and opinions, because I would love to know. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.